you how to find your ninja level at the park for anyone. The idea is it's a beginner friendly way for anyone to get into Ninja Warrior. So I'm going to go through it pretty swiftly as it's about to rain and I only have about 10 minutes. First challenge is the stance. Similar to the horse stance, I call it a ninja stance. You just have a strong, stable base. And for this challenge, we're trying to go for 10 seconds. And the goal of this for me is to make a challenge, all the basics that you actually need in Ninja Warrior that will help you have fun, that will help you get stronger, that even if you fail at them, you're still having fun or getting stronger. Can it still be fun? Can it still help you get better? So I put all those together, made 10 challenges that cover not just that, the basis of what I believe helps make a whole well-rounded ninja. Next, we find something to cross. This one's fun. It can be small, big, a curb. In this case, a lot of these parks have something like this. We're gonna try to go this section from here over to there. It's not a particularly hard challenge, but the goal is stability. And if you haven't been working on balance, it'll challenge you. Try something at least 10 feet long or something you can take 3, 4 steps or beyond. And that would be a pretty easy challenge. Ideally for balance, you wanna find something that's even smaller than your foot so you can work on that. And that's part of the challenge with the park. There's different stipulations for the challenges, so you can rank yourself. And a perfect score would be 50 points on the challenge. So you can get 5 points for each. So far, I'm at 10 points. So I've got both max points. Okay, next one is a one leg balance. This one will be a little more challenging. Dominant and non dominant foot. And the goal is stability. And you'd hold. However, even harder challenge, which I'll do here, is I'm going to level it up for a second and we're going to do it on key to balance here. I'll give some pro tips while we're going. Keep those hips still and then using something small to adjust. In this case, the little micro movements in my legs help me balance. And then there's 30. And do the left foot now. Balance is something it's much easier to maintain than it is to recover. So if you start with balance, man, I'm struggling. You start with it, you don't have to get it back. You can keep it stable, stable. If you start to lose it like I did there, you really have to work to get it back. All right. 1, 2. The stone hopper. So you can literally do it on the ground, pick a spot. I'm going to jump from there to there. The key for this hopper challenge is to have good form. And good form is this: hips low, head up. Everyone's at a different place, but I'll give you a what not to do, and then I'll give you more accurately what to do. As you focus on your spot and you jump, you are much more in a strong position. And the more you practice, the easier it is to get your center of gravity low and bounce in this challenge and stick those landings in this challenge, which is also helpful for a lot of ninja things. For this challenge, it can be on the ground, and the hardest one is going to be like 4 of your foot lengths. And have at least that distance where you can jump and stick the landing with control. On an obstacle, on this part of the challenge 4, we can do it on this thing because it's kind of built literally inspired by the show over here. So I honestly spent like 10 plus hours working on this challenge and building it so that any beginners, anyone could get into it, but even intermediate, even people from other sports would be able to have fun, help them improve, and still. We're back. All right. So I'm running out of time for this one. There's 3 of the challenges here. I'll do one more from the challenge, the tree frog challenge I did in a short recently. But here it is. You got to grab onto an obstacle, hands and feet on it. It's got to be steep enough that you couldn't just balance with your feet without it.